Let's run Red Prison back. We'll just do 2 leagues tonight. I'm gonna make no changes. I'm just here to wail on my opponents. Obviously, I'm trying to win all the trophies with Red Prison. How much does it cost to build which deck? Doesn't matter how good your pet deck is. Versus, you can also just die turn 2 on the draw. This is very true too. However, we don't always die on turn 2 on the draw. Gemstone. A braid. We have an out. We are one of the very rare decks that has an out to a turn 2 kill against that. Infect, for example, they can usually get around it, but Hammer, we can have it. Now, game 1, not knowing what the opponent's on, the one thing that's nice is if they're going for like an Ink Moth style, like turn 2-3 kill, a Blood Moon can prevent that too. But if they're just Memnite, Ornithopter, Hammer win, you know, unless we have the Abrade, it's not going to matter. You mean the Red Prison deck? Version 2... 1,000. You can cut out 180 of it and not play Seasoned Pyromancers and play whatever Rabble Master is at. So it's a little cheaper than 1,000, maybe 800. Notice no Awakened Inferno in the sideboard either. She's too slow. She's too slow. She doesn't get things done. She's cool board wipe and all, but doesn't do enough at 6. All right, so convert $180 and make it 20 instead. You're pretty much good to go. You can save $150 by not playing Seasoned Pyromancer. Is Seasoned Pyromancer good? Absolutely. Is he $45 good? Whoa, it's the mirror match. Gemstone versus Gemstone. Chalice is real expensive right now. Is it? Dashing Monkey. My opponent's playing Gemstone Cavern, so they can dash in Monkey. Ugh. I would have taken that. Wow, they just F6'd. They didn't even care what I gave them off the top. It could have been a bolt. Dang, Chalice is up there. By the way, my opponent's ramping. Guess what we're going to do this time? They're just going to hit me with Monkey again. I'm going to be like, nope. Denied. Sacred Foundry. Oh, now they change it. Now they change it. My opponent is playing a version of Red-White Lockout with Monkey. I can't kill this because I have a liquid metal coating coming down next turn. I think we're going to do this, just get lucky here. I'm really tempted to concede. We'll play Magus, though, in past turn. This way I can at least attack the Karn, maybe. Keep it kind of within reach. Yeah, it's like a red-white prison, boom bust list, Nahiri's, Karns, Ragavans. Go ahead and take off a land here. Thank you, opponent. You're so kind. It's really bad to have another gemstone here. And they bolt away here, and we draw another gemstone. All right. Easy save there. Well, I guess we're just going to have to be aggressive, chat. So my opponent's probably playing Nahiri. an Emrakul. I'm gonna wait to get a bridge off of Karn, and we're gonna go as fast as we possibly can. We'll see if we can go the fastest we can. What's up, Grayus? Grayus, you should look up on altar sleeves, stronghold and snaring bridge, and see what options you have. You'll be very happy. I'm going to abrade this because I'm afraid my opponent's going to just continue to get a lot of mana. They're going to boom bust me, aren't they? We're just falling further and further behind. Further and further behind. This is a pretty brutal list my opponent has. But we're just as brutal. I'm going to play Rabblemaster into the potential of a Bolt or Helix here. I don't think playing a Chalice and then getting like boom busted or pillaged or stone rained is a really good idea. I'd rather have pressure on the board here. If they have the Bolt, they have the Bolt. I think they might take... Well, I was going to say they might take something out, but apparently they got the Abrade. And for 1... We'll play Chalice on 1 to stop Monkey. At least they can't abrade that now. Please don't get to Karn first. Pillages of lands. Getting in for 1. I wasn't wrong to get the Rabblemaster down. They just had the pretty immediate answer. It's so close to being good. I need a mountain here. If I don't get a mountain, I think we lose. All right, or at least playing for another turn. Actually, I'm pretty dumb. Should be doing this. I'm pretty dumb. We have the Fury. No fear. Ugh. They keep killing all my stuff. That's rude, opponent. They're at 12. They should be at 11. But yeah, Grace, you like those? You found the ones I was talking about? Well, I think I can concede. Liquid metal coating. I can't kill the liquid metal coating. Yeah. Maybe the Fury gets there, but I'm down a land. My opponent's just got kind of the better prison list for the prison versus prison matchup, if I'm honest. Red-white's always going to have more flexible answers than just mono-red. And they're playing monkey. Just a shame it hides the name. That's true. That's true. They decided to like blank it out or whatever. Yeah, it's a little awkward. Just a little bit. No, I took the Shatter Skull Smashing out. Everyone keeps telling me to play it, and I just don't like it. It's bad in the matchups where you need to take damage, and it rarely picks off anything. And then Ragavan's not as popular as it used to be. Sans the last list that we just played against. But there's not a lot of X1, X2 things out there, and you're just not going to have enough time to build it up to be a big hit. It's just not going to be a thing. It's a lot of Magus and Chandra. One land, though. One land, though. Okay, here we go. Going to chance it with a Chalice first into Rabblemaster and hope that, you know, maybe they had some Utopia Sprawls or something else that they're trying to ramp with Yorion. Some Yorion lists like to ramp like that. Misty. You got it. Chalice on 1. Go. I was kind of dangerous to be yielded to end of turn. What if I had a Blood Moon there, opponent? What if I had a Blood Moon? Then what would you have done? Ooh, Jeskai Yorion? Breeding Pool Jeskai Yorion? Interesting mixture of things. Let's see if a Goblin can make them play something here. Ice Fang, totally fine. A lot of ETB things that they're going to be playing. Rabblemaster should resolve now. The one thing that's hilarious about my paper collection versus my online collection, I don't own a 4th Gemstone Caverns. I forgot to pick it up. I went to go do it and it was in the cart. Ooh, Solitude. And then I forgot. So that happened. I wonder what they're at now. Oh, they're not much different than when I was looking at them. There was a Time Spiral Remastered gemstone? I do not recall this. I'm going to look at this really quick. It's just like more flat, it looks like. Huh. Kind of just want to play this Magus and pass. It makes them mono red. Mono red's kind of cool. Did you, Thunderbird? When you say cheap, how cheap did you get them for? It's kind of interesting. I can attack. 30. Oh, Fury. Fury is not a bad one here. And for 1, we know they have Yorion. Let's test. Let's test it again, shall we, opponent? It's really awkward to have the Chalice on 1. I'd love to be able to play Karn, Downtick, Pithy Needle for Teferi. Doesn't look like I'll get that opportunity. So a Blood Moon here would be really nice. They're going to leave Ice Fang back so they can bounce Teferi, possibly play Yorion. Ooh, they attack. Oh, they're just kidding. They're just kidding. No attack. This is a good card here. I'm going to play the Rabblemaster over Karn so that we can get 1 point into Teferi. This is important to get this 1 point in here. And Ice Fang does not have Death Touch, so we're good. We're good. Perfect example why Rabblemaster being more aggressive, in my opinion, is just the better card to be playing right now. That'd be cool. Pick that off. All right, let's get that liquid metal coating. Let's attack with the team. Pretty safe. Pass turn. This is just faster clock with the Rabble Master. Once you get the Blood Moon down, good to go. Hey, Renin 6. That's a cool card. I think they're dead on board if I top deck a land or a red card. I could be wrong, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. They wouldn't quite be if they got rid of a goblin, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they would be. Oh, just chalices. Welp. Welp. So I think this is a great example. I just want to be aggressive. If I go too long with these opponents, and I think that's what Seasoned Pyromancer does. We're going too long, and that's why Red Prison is losing. We need to bring back the Pyro Prison portion, the Pyro side, the fast side. Eidolons and Rabble Masters. I'm really tempted to start playing Eidolons and Rabble Masters main. I bring them in so often. Just play 7 Moons, Rabble, Eidolon, Furies. Chandra, maybe I just ditch Karn. Just ditch Karn. Karn's really good, but maybe we just change to a lot more red stompy with the new Chandra out. I don't know. If we can get the new Chandra, we'll play with the idea. We'll play with the idea. Gemstone Ritual, Blood Moon, land. All right, well, I got some of it. I'm gonna keep Gemstone. I'm gonna get rid of the Rabble Master, and then I'll have 2 Blood Moons. My opponent will probably fetch basics, though. They're gonna probably fetch these basics. These Blood Moons may not be very good. Traverse. Gets a Plains in the hand. Well, here we go. Let's be aggressive, shall we? Eidolon. That's a pretty good card. Now if we had the Rabble Master, things would be kind of crazy. Rabble Master after an Eidolon in play. Now I know they have the Solitude, so I'm almost expecting a Solitude to get rid of this Eidolon. One of the reasons Eidolon is maybe not the quickest clock because it's not Path. The beauty of Path to Exile was that we would get hit by this and then we get our 3rd land and get to 4 at times pretty quickly. Now Path not being played anymore, Eidolon is not as strong. Chalice is not as strong either because of the prismatic endings that exist out there. Plains, 2-drop, prismatic ending, get rid of Eidolon. There you go. Speaking of, I don't need to say much. Need Gaddock? Why do we want Gaddock in our prison lists? No blue for my opponent, by the way. Another prismatic ending, something they could do. Renin 6. Ooh, a top deck land is kind of curious. That's kind of curious too. What if I go ahead? Let's play interesting here. Liquid Metal Coating, use Fury, get rid of my Blood Moon, kill Ren, and then we're going to try to pick off this Plains before they can prismatic ending something crazy here. Yeah, but we play Karns and Chandras. That's kind of why I was like, why would you want to play Gaddock Teague? Strategums. You'd stop, like, a good portion of our win conditions. Our win conditions would be halted. Abundant Harvest. Gets an Ice Fang. Plays a Windswept Teeth. Liquid Metal. I get rid of the white first because we've seen Prismatic Ending. We'll pass the turn. The white also prevents a Teferi because they need white and blue. There's another Abundant Harvest. They get a Triome here. It's a mountain, technically. I'm very, very afraid of certain cards out there. But I guess we're okay here. Play a Magus into this, so we have a clock. My opponent's a mono red deck, and Karn is now at 5, putting it outside of the range of 1 Fury. If they happen to have 2 Furies, they've got it, but if not, we're good. Opponent concedes. We go to the next match. It's that simple, chat. Sometimes we know what we're doing. Other times, we flail around and have no idea what we're doing. Happy. I was about to say happy Monday. Oh. Happy Monday would be bad indeed. You're good at flailing? We're all good at something, right? Flailing or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Finding our next opponent. As a FYI for a lot of folks, the playmats from the Extra Life event, like 96% of them are out or so. I have 3 international ones and 2 domestic ones to still do. Or maybe 3 domestic ones. I've probably lost count. This queue's a long queue for match 3. It's kind of surprising. Gotta build the anticipation. That or every modern player just disconnected. We're almost at 3 minutes here. This is a little unusual. Just a bit unusual. There we go. Let's play first. All right. We'll play some bridges this time. We'll play some bridges. Opponents 0 and 0. Let's hope they're not Tron. They've mulliganed to 6. Mulls to 6. Looks like they're going to keep 6. We'll play our land and pass the turn. I probably won't even ritual out the bridge. I've got 2 of them. We got time. Windswept Heath. Fetch. Basic Forest. Amulet of Vigor. That awkward moment when they go get a basic forest against you. Here I'm going to go get the bridge into play quickly here. My opponent's going to probably need to get Dryad to kill me. We'll see. We'll see. Is there one red-white deck with Ghostly Prison? Not really, because a lot of the red-white lists are playing Planeswalkers, and Planeswalkers are not protected by Ghostly. But if you're doing Emrakul and Nahiri, it is something you can at least consider doing. That would give you the shell for a Ghostly Prison list if you wanted it. There is a possibility that Enchantress could be built with Ghostly Prisons in there. But the amount of mana you make, you probably would just prefer to have like a Sphere of Safety or something. My opponent's going to make a lot of mana here. This is going to be a lot of mana. Up to 4. Now we play Dryad. Karn. Now I kind of want that Desperate Ritual back. What are you going to get with Karn? Do they play Liquid Metal Coating? Engineered Explosives. Okay. Well, I hate to leave Karn there, so let's go ahead and remove Karn. And I'm going to hold the Scavenger Ground, or sorry, the bridge here, because my opponent has an Engineered Explosive they went and got. With his Engineer, they can obviously get rid of the bridge. And then I'll want like another bridge. They might wait a very long time for this Engineered Explosives, though. Simic Growth Chamber. I mean, you can't look at it as a 2 for 0. That Karn gets so much advantage as the game goes on that we stopped a lot of things here. All right, so here comes the Engineered on 3, and it's probably just going to sit there for several turns. Doesn't really need to be used until they're basically ready to kill us, which is kind of bad for us. There it is. Our best draw here is a Karn to stop the Engineered Explosive. Pass the turn. Maybe they'll use the EE to kill the Ensnaring Bridge. One could hope. One could hope. Up to 4. They have enough to play Titan here. Do they? The answer appears to be yes, and they're wanting to keep red mana open. Maybe to be able to give it haste. Okay, Primeval Titan. Do 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 do. They get another forest. This is smart so that they can play around Blood Moon. There's the Karn that stops the bridge. I mean, they're playing around Blood Moon in a lot of ways. Sorry, it stops E. Let's play Karn. I expect this to be used. Go get a Pithy Needle and shut. What am I missing? What am I missing? I want to get a Pithy Needle, shut this off. Maybe I just pop this. Yeah. Just get rid of the Engineer Explosives so the bridge is hard to get rid of. This can go get like a Pithy Needle to stop my Karn. So I'd rather just stop the Engineered Explosive here and then have the backup bridge. They're not making another Construct token, which is good here. I don't know why he didn't use the explosives. I guess he wanted the Construct token that badly. I don't know. Only our opponent knows. We do not. Yeah, I might have forgotten about the static ability. There's an expedition map that doesn't do anything with Karn. At this point, I don't think they remembered that. I would get another amulet, right? You get another amulet there at this point. What's up, Void? How's it going? I'm not sure what our opponent's doing. Tax for 1. You got it. Blood Moon? Yeah, they'll probably need their own Karn. What I can probably do is go get Liquid Metal Coating pretty safely here. Lots of mana for my opponent. All right, let's go get a Liquid Metal Coating. Play that down. Upkeep, stop. And I think... I mean, I could just kill this. That'd be kind of hilarious. Can kill the Saga as well. I'm actually going to pass here with the Braid and Liquid Metal Coating up. I'm going to use the Liquid Metal Coating on like a Dryad if I find it, because Dryad's hard to kill. So I'm going to actually be patient here and wait. I don't care if they make more construct tokens, I don't think. Okay. Now what? Wonder what they go get with this. I'm choosing not to worry about the lands over here. Let's see what they get. Maybe boat. Everyone likes boat. Another engineered explosives. You can have that one, opponent. I find everything my opponent's doing is a little lost. Yeah. At this point, I might just go ahead and braid the Primeval Titan. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the Azusa. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah, EE. Kind of regretting my selection here. Maybe I just kill this. Yeah. Let's just... This thing's going to keep attacking me. Let's just kill it. Forget about Primeval Titan and the artifact synergies here. Alright. Maybe not down. Is there anything in the sideboard that I really want? Not really. Spyglass. Spyglass named Karn. Alright. No one gets Karn, and I'm just gonna put the bridge down past turn. Alright, if they do get a Dryad, we're kind of like in a really bad place. I really need a Blood Moon. That's what I really need. Another amulet. Sun Home and got something else, right? Engineer and Simic. Okay. No one can do anything. Hooray. Yeah, I guess they got a couple pieces they've got to find. They got a couple pieces they've got to find. I mean, they can find them. That they can. There's Summoner Pack. They found one. They technically can do it all here if they do it correctly. Primeval Titan here. Primeval gets Teleri West. Float mana, Simic Growth Chamber, Dryad, play Dryad down, gets rid of Karn. Ensnaring Bridge can get rid of bridges. We probably didn't play this correct with the Spyglass naming Karn. We probably should have just named Engineered Explosives. But then if the Karn's active the Engineer and they get the Valakut anyway, they can shoot the Karn and the Spyglass with their Karn. Yep. There's the Teleria West. Everything untaps. They need to float the blue here. And then float some other mana. Valakut comes down. I can still find a Blood Moon here and kind of mess some things up. My opponent should put the Engineered Explosives down. I don't know if they have the right stuff here to do it this turn. Now they play a Bounce Land. Lots of triggers. They have lots of amulets here. I'll go get a Dryad. They're going to bounce a Bounce Land so they can do another 3 damage here. That is a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. What is funny is if we top decked a Blood Moon with the currently only 3 forests, they would die because they've used 2 summoner packs this turn, right? I think they have. Oh, they're playing around that. They're playing around that. Well, this is technically an out to the Dryad. Let's go ahead and pass. I say out, it at least kills a Dryad. I like that my opponent played around us and didn't go kind of like full out because of the Blood Moon. Summoner Pact goes and gets a Dryad. There it is. This is where we probably lose anyway, though. The land here kills this. Because it's a bounce land, they float 2 mana. They make enough mana to get the Engineered Explosives and onto 3. So we could have probably arguably gotten like a Torp Orb instead of maybe the Sorcerer's Spyglass. I just don't know what else they could have gotten with their Karn. Yeah, it's true. EE on 3 kills that, but then they attack with all these constructs, Grace. So we just die. They just need to clear Karn. Clear Karn, EE, swing. If they're attacking for 21 plus 12, that's 33 damage. EE on 3, swing. Here's another Primeval Titan. They just go get 2 Valakuts and they've got the win this way as well. I think this is enough. All right. We probably needed a Blood Moon either way. We'll get the Blood Moons this time. Send it back. We'll get them this time. Don't worry. We know what we're playing against. We're favored in this matchup. They like their lands. Force of Vigor is going to be a problem card. So if we do see a hand with a Magus of the Moon in it, it is preferred over the Blood Moon. It is preferred. Wow. We can kill all the amulets. We've got a clock. We have the moons. Makes 2 3/1s. Nice gemstones, Fluffy. Nice gemstones, Fluffy. Well, hands just keep getting better and better. All right. How many do I get to keep? 4? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. See how fast we can go? This is a bad. They were pretty bad hands. I don't think I've seen so many poor hands. Well, we'll just see if maybe Rabblemaster is fast enough. Sometimes they keep things to interact with, you know, all the stuff we have, and we get them. Beast. Beast. Teleria West. Blood Moon. All right, we still can hit that Blood Moon. It's actually almost better to hit the Blood Moon after the Dryad at this point. In for 0 pass turn. Block. Saga. Blood Moon. Nope. Attack. Their mana base though is a little awkward here. They saw the first line. Well, they see the extra line. No amulet from my opponent. A Saga. No real green source either. This is on Beast. Saga up to 2. Can see anything here? You can't be just making a token here on turn 3. Wow, is that really what we're doing? Blood Moon. Combat. I think I just get aggressive here. They can make it exactly a 1/1 here and block Rabblemaster. And then we'll put Karn down and I think just get like Pithing Needle. Maybe it's Torpor, but... I mean, maybe it's Liquid Metal Coating. I gotta go get a 1 from there. I'm gonna get the Torp Orb, actually. So Saga number 1 gets what? Amulet here. If they make tokens, I'm feeling really good. They do make a token. They make a token and don't leave the other Saga available for example, a bounce land. It's a basic forest. My opponent has 2 mana here. Plays another amulet. All right, we have a 3/3 construct. Which we can remove. Which I think is exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Kind of hope for the best, right? Just keep attacking. From a very, very bad hand, we end up doing it. I think they had the answer to Blood Moon. I think that's what they had, and we're faster. We were just faster. Yeah, that was 4. That was 4. Well, now here's even a faster Rabblemaster. I'm going to keep... The question is, what am I pitching? Do I want a Karn or do I want like a Chandra? Chandra like kill Dryads kind of tasty. And if I top deck a Fury, because we're being faster here. You want to get rid of a land? I don't think that's correct. I'm going to do Chandra here. If I top deck another Ritual here, we can just immediately Karn. But we're probably going to Rabblemaster. Interesting. Let's put a Chalice on 0, and then let's Ritual Rabblemaster. Interesting to play a Saga here. I could put the Chalice on 1 there. I kind of like it on 0, though. It's like just annoying enough. And we know they don't have an amulet because they didn't play the amulet. So this is an interesting card to start with. Okay. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. There's where the Chandra would be slightly better. In for some damage. Here we go. They're at 13. Forest, Dryad, Zeusa, Saga, Simic Growth Chamber, bounce Saga or Forest. Blood Moon. I got 7 of them. All right, move over, Azusa. I need to smash your your planeswalker. Bam. 8. Down to 5. All right. You have 5 mana to your name, opponent. What do you got? And at this point, we would trade with a Titan, with the Goblin Rabblemaster, and put them to 1. If Chalice on 0 is stopping them from finding a Titan, we're in good shape here. I mean, I haven't seen an amulet. I'm glad I didn't put Chalice on 1. Dryad. Extra land drop. Naming. Giant. They can now use the Saga, so they can block 2 things here. Name's Giant. Blood Moon looking exceptionally powerful still. 2 cards in my opponent's hand. Anything I can get in the sideboard that I would want immediately? I don't think so. Combat swing with everything. It's lethal. Many ways. Saga's going to create a token here. I doubt they block the Rabblemaster with the Dryad here. Nope, no Ballista. So it looks like I'm getting 3 damage in. Oh, they do trade. Oh, okay. 3 damage here. Karn, and I'm going to go get a bridge. I think bridge is the safest thing for me to get. I'm assuming this is Titan. This Saga floats mana, right? 1, 2. There's no way they make a Saga token here, right? Oh, man. Just a little 1/1. Well, I guess it's a 2/2 now. Amulet. Bounce land. Make a giant. Of Titan variety. Right now I am presenting lethal. 3 tokens. Yeah, we didn't have room for Ballista. No Ballista. Hey, our faster clock gets us there. And apparently we don't need Blood Moon to beat this opponent. Sure. We got there. Let's go to match number 4. Let's see how long this queue takes. That was a good last match. I guess proving out that sometimes the faster Rabblemaster can be better than, say, the Seasoned Pyromancer. There's places where that Seasoned Pyromancer would be better because the Seasoned Pyromancer would dig us towards, for example, the Blood Moons, the Torp Orbs off the Karns, and things like that. But I'm thinking that I like Rabblemaster a bit more right now. I think he's just cool. He makes tokens. We're all about meat hook tokens, right? All about the meat hook tokens. We didn't need ballista, see? We just need to avoid pro-red creatures and we'll be A-okay. Oh, will this opponent accept? There we go. All right, we'll play first. I can keep this. Got a Magus. Maybe Blood Moon's good against them. Blood Moon's good against a lot of the meta, by the way. To say maybe Blood Moon's good against them, there's a high chance that's true. There is a reasonably high chance that is true. All right, Gemstone, go, opponents. They kept 7, no companion. Sanctum. What plays Sanctum these days? Well, Magus of the Moon, go. So Living End plays the Sanctum. Well, this will be interesting. If I can get Karn, I can go get a Tormod's Crypt as well. Yeah, they can't force this in any fancy ways. Gemstone Cavern's a little bit of an awkward pickup here. I think I gotta pass. I don't really want to burn the gemstone just to put another moon into play. They appear to be locked out. Maybe. Maybe they are. Who knows? Who really knows these things but our opponent? Hey, they're filling up their graveyard. You know, they're doing the thing. There's a blood moon for you. You can force a negate that. Hey, there it is. I'm gonna play Chandra next and then Karn. Chandra is a quicker clock. Karn gets rid of the graveyard. I'm gonna play Karn now that I have a second Karn, I think. The fact that I have 2 Karns, why not? Go for it. Alright. We're gonna go get a Tormod's Crypt first. It's the correct play. Attack for 2, pass turn. If they get out of this somehow, I've got the Tormod's Crypt. They concede, alright. Relic in. And that's about it. Want to braid out. That's probably about it. I could put maybe Regulator in. Regulator could be good. The braid really isn't hitting a whole lot. All right. No, but it's there for Karn to go fetch if I need it for Fury. You know what? I'm going to keep this. No one thought I was about to keep that. Everyone's like, it's Fluffy. He's gonna mulligan that. Yeah. Hand has quite a few good draws. I'm gonna get rid of the Fury here. We have the Bridge to protect us, the Blood Moon, Rabble Master for a quicker clock. We could be finding like Chalice on 0. That would be reasonably good against my opponent. The more pieces we have, the better. We also have to probably take this game to figure out what they're doing to get rid of these. Sometimes they have the evoke creature. Sometimes they have ingot chewer. Sometimes they have just, you know, force. No more beast withins. No more of those. Do 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 do. Sanctum, cycles, a river winder. Do 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 do. Griefs. Getting rid of a grief. All right. Do you want the bridge or do you want the blood moon? Probably. It's kind of a good sign for us. They have 3 cards left. Ripping a chalice here would be really nice too, since we don't have a chalice in our hand. Bottom, 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 bottom. What do we think they take? I wouldn't be surprised to see the blood moon being taken. Hey, blood moon. Because it kind of messes up their mana base here. So, with that being said, let's play a Rabble Master and let's get going. This is a turn 1 Rabble Master. Yeah, chicken. It's a good basic. It's a good basic. Can he get there? We'll see. It's definitely a quick clock. And we can put down a bridge as well. Draw land, swing with the team, play bridge, pass turn. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Rabble, rabble, rabble. And yeah, when they griefed here, I feel pretty good because the grief meant that they didn't have that many creatures and they only have 2 here. I mean, if they have land, and living end, that looks good for them. But they gotta have something like that. Cycles. They do have a land drop. We top deck a blood moon. Looking to attack. Damage resolves. Take 6, down to 13. Next one takes them to 5. It's not a bad one to see. Unless they have force here, the chalice on 0 should protect us. So it's going to be a turn 4 kill, it looks like. Ta-da! Chalice! Force, blue card pitch, and have the Cascade card in hand, needing a land. Okay. They got rid of a Shardless Agent, though. That was one of the Cascade cards. And they concede. We were going to top deck a Ritual, be able to get Blood Moon or Bridge into play. 3-1. Going for that 4-1. Yeah, Rabble Master got there. I can guarantee you Seasoned Pyromancer would not be that quick. Now, Seasoned Pyromancer might have worked because my opponent was stumbling a little bit. But I'm telling you. Fast Rabble Master. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right. Looks like this is going to be probably the final match of the night. What a way to do it here. Just do some casual Blood Moon. Casual Blood Moon here. Ooh. No. No. Bad opponent. Bad. I'm going to put the Blood Moon down, but I'm afraid that they're Enchantress, and that's going to be a tough matchup for us. They are. All right. Well, we are unfavored in this matchup, but we can at least be aggressive from the sideboard. A little Greater Oromancy. All right. We can hope that Blood Moon's doing a lot, but there are quite a few basics over there. There's a Sterling Grove as well. My opponent is basically ready to get everything going. There's a Destiny Spinner. Land pass turn. Maybe the bridge saves me a little bit here. Maybe. Okay. Sigil. Abundant Growth. Draws a card. Gets around our whole, Blood Moon over there. Gets him for 2. We'll just draw some lands. Just draw them lands. Hey, there's this. More card draw for my opponent. It's good to have some card draw. By the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, red has a real hard time against enchantments. They're pretty nasty. The fact that they have another Sterling Grove, they can get an answer to anything I play here. Going to concede. Apparently, we're not getting anything but lands. All right, we need to be faster. This is very obvious. So, Eidolon's in. Take the bridges out. Probably one Chalice is okay to take out. And just hope for the best. It's got to be a fast hand. It's not a fast hand. Mulligan. Got Blood Moon. They have so many basics. Blood Moon just doesn't do it. There's no way Blood Moon does it. I have the Eidolon. I have the Rabble Masters. We need to be looking for that. Just kidding. Who needs fast cards? I'm going all the way. Oh, there we go. We're going to get this Karn. We're going to get the turn 2 Karn. Forget the Eidolon. It didn't show up fast enough. We're doing Karn. Land. Oh, we had a chance to win the game. We had a chance, and it slipped away. but in that one moment. Sterling Grove, land. Yes. Yes. Let's see what happens by about turn 4 here. Well, they're not doing anything too scary. Yes. Rituals. How much mana can I make? 3, 4, 5? I can almost make 6 mana. Just get to immediately Rabble Master. Immediate double Rabble Master. Destiny. Well, I guess this is going to be how it ends. I think this is going to be how it ends. Sanctum Weaver. Attack for 2. I'm actually not really sure if I've learned anything or not. I think you needed something super busted, and we didn't find it. Land? All right, no lands. Well, there you go. That's how it ends. 3-2. Playing Red Prison, a double 3-2 night. That's what it is. That's what it is.